Capricorn, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What is good with you? It is time for your weekly check-in. We're going to see what's going on with you guys for the 5th and final week of October. October week 5, 2025. So, if any of you are in need of a personal reading, if you want, you can go straight to my website, tarotwithrich.com. I have a link for my website right down here in the description of this video. I also want to give a quick friendly reminder to everyone that I am not active on TikTok or Twitter at all, okay? I do have an account on each one of those platforms, I just don't use it. I don't use it because I don't like them. I tried them, they just never piqued my fancy, so I just don't use TikTok or Twitter. I'm saying this because that is not me messaging and following people over on TikTok or Twitter. I am not going to reach out to anyone on any platform for any reason. There's only one way to get a reading from me, and that is on my website, tarotwithrich.com. The link is in the description. So do what you used to do on Facebook and Instagram and just block and report those pathetic losers. All right, let's jump on into this. Let's see how the energy's looking. How's the energy looking? Capricorn and the person they're dealing with. October, week 5. Uh-oh, Temperance reversed. Some of you dealing with a Saggy. Lovers reversed, though. Ooh. Closure. Man, I've been seeing this card for almost every sign today so far. And I've done a lot of readings today. I'm feeling like closure's happening here. I don't know. We also got the Stalker card. I think this person's been stalking you for a while. But I think closure's happening. Maybe it's unexpected closure. I mean, I would think that with the World card and the Lovers reversed, I would think the Page of Pentacles and Swords would be in the upright. Maybe this is just unexpected closure. Maybe you're waking up one day and just coming to your senses and just releasing this by default. I don't know. I don't know. I am thinking, though, you're probably going to end up in a completely different relationship with someone else, though. That's what this is telling me. And somehow, some way, for some reason, I feel like you're closing this out and releasing it. I don't know how it's happening or why, but I'm thinking somebody totally new is coming in that has nothing to do with this person or this situation. All right. Okay, well, let's see how this person feel about you. Damn, dude, World card again. Maybe it's them wanting closure. I think this person is wanting closure. Real talk. But they're too chicken shit to come forward and get closure. Okay, well, they're still a little bit heartbroken and butthurt about whatever happened. They're getting over it, but they're not all the way over it. Whoops. They're getting over it, but they're not all the way over it. It's getting to a point now where I don't really think they're holding their breath, waiting around on you to come forward. I think they just mainly want to close this out so that both of y'all can move on from this. They don't have any faith that this would ever turn into anything successful. and it's weighing on them pretty heavily. So, okay. I ain't got much. This is kind of boring, dude, honestly. I ain't gonna lie. After the shit that I've read today, I don't mind some boring shit. This is kind of boring and bland, though. There's not a lot of drama here. You know me, I'm gonna fucking read it. If some dramatic ass bullshit comes out, I don't just make that up. I don't just say that to add drama. I hate reading negative dramatic shit, but I don't see any spicy negative dramatic shit. This is honestly dry and bland and boring. I mean, it just kind of looks to me like two people who have been weighing on each other's minds for way too long. And both of you realizing you need to release this energy. That's what it feels like to me. I think this person's given up on this situation altogether. All right, well, let's get the advice. Excuse me. What's the advice? Ten of Wands. Well, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but closure, I think, is important. I think it is time for you to level up, and there still needs to be a little bit more energy released from this situation before you can level up. So however you want to do it, excuse me, however you want to do it, whether you want to shoot this person a closure message. Now I know I say that a lot, and from what I've learned, some people kind of get the wrong idea of what I mean when I say that. I mean, at the end of the day, if it feels right, you can do it really whenever you want, but for optimum results, you want to time this out. Usually a closure message is a last scenario. I had a client come to me a few weeks ago who said they wrote somebody a closure message that, you know, after they had parted ways 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, the likelihood that the energy is going to be right for that is slim. I mean, it's not hurting anything. I'm not saying you're doing something to cause harm, but shooting the closure message, you know, if you're confident that you've released enough energy in 2 weeks, but the likelihood is incredibly slim. Closure message is once you've taken the time to do as much of your own healing as possible. And then there's that pesky little energy thread that you just can't unhook. It's just there, and it's still in the back of your mind. And you try it and try and try and wait and think and reflect and meditate and try to transmute. And you still got this little pesky ass energy thread connecting you to this person. Then the closure message, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, there's no right way or wrong way to do it. It's hard to throw a blanket over these things, but all I'm going to say is that closure somehow, some way needs to happen. Whether it's through a closure message or you need to spend a little bit more time meditating on it or whatever it is you need to do, because you're about to level up. As long as you're in vibrational alignment, you'll be leveling up. And this right here is what will help put you in vibrational alignment. All right. Person you're interested in, let's see. How's it looking between the single Capricorns and the specific individual they're interested in? Universe, how's it looking? Oh, man, dude. Between the Three of Wands reversed and the Hangman reversed. Getting tired of waiting on this? It's coming through for everybody, dude. Coming through for everybody. And the karmic wheel reversed. And the world card reversed. So y'all are just spinning around in a circle. Spinning in a circle. Not really going anywhere. Now, here's the thing about a situation like this. There is potential. And I think you know there's potential. And that's why you're here. That's why you haven't moved on from it yet. Because you know there's potential. But at what point does potential go down the drain? At what point have we waited so long that the potential is no more? Right? It kind of feels like it's getting to that point. You're feeling like you're wasting your time. Some of you are wondering if this person is using you for your money. All right. Well, let's see how they feel about you. Their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. Capricorn's love interest. They don't know what they want. Karmic wheel reversed again. They don't feel the strongest connection in the world. Not really. Dude, look. Same two cards that came out in the last spread. They don't really know what they want, though. They don't know. And I'm just going to leave it at that. If somebody doesn't know what they want, do they want you? No. Let's just get real with it. Devil card. They want a sex connection. But if somebody doesn't know if they want to be with you, by default, do they want to be with you? No. I don't know. That's no by default. That's the way I see it, man. I mean, plus, like I said, they don't feel the strongest connection in the world. Sex connection, that's about it. I think this person is just generally an unhappy individual, just generally across the board. And I think they got a lot of fucking secrets that they keep. There's probably a whole other side of this person that you do not know. They could also have a secret addiction problem that you know nothing about as well. Just saying, I don't think this person is who you think they are. So let's get the advice then. What's the advice for Capricorn? Queen of Cups reversed. Moon card again. Well, don't let this turn into a sex connection. Because I'm kind of feeling like for some of you it already has. And if you all haven't connected anywhere other than your lower chakras, that's not much of a fucking connection. Not really. Not really. So, not going to tell you what and what not to do. All I'm going to tell you is this person doesn't know if they want to be with you. I will ask you, do you want to be with somebody that doesn't know if they want to be with you? Open-ended question. Open-ended. How long should you have to wait for somebody to decide if they want to be with you? Should you have to wait at all? These are just some things to think about. If you were the one divine life partner the universe picked for me, would I have to sit around and wait for you to decide if you want to be with me? Does that sound like the person the universe picked for me? Just some things to think about, man. Just some things to think about. Because like I said this a couple of weeks ago, and I said this a few minutes ago. Last quarter of the year, dude. Every year. This isn't exclusive to 2025. Every year. I've been doing this for a living for 7 years now. Every year, around this time, it's time to decide, are we gonna evolve or repeat? And it's not just in the love department. We're all being tested in multiple areas, aspects, and facets of our life. We all are. Could be your love, could be your money, it could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be anything, okay? We're all being put in situations that are testing us. Some of us are going to evolve, some are going to repeat. So I would be asking myself, do you want to evolve to the next level next year, or do you want to have a repeat of last year? Just take that and do with it what you will. All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.